Aspect ratio is like a real technical term, like what we call in the studio, ass rat. Hi friends, welcome to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
And this is episode 36 of our show about shows.
Yes.
All things TV. We're your girls. Thank you for being with us today, everybody. Welcome back. All right, let's start off with our segment called TV Tidbits. Dr. S, can you please go first?
I would love to go first.
Oh,
okay.
really?
Yes.
Why?
Okay, so did you know that at this very moment, this semester at the University of Notre Dame, you can take a class called The Good Class.
The
And
Good
it is about The Good Place. A college course about The Good Place is taking place right now. Would you totally not go to college just to take this class?
Yeah.
So this class
What?
is housed in the philosophy department and media studies, so it's like a hybrid class. And so I'll read this to you.
Okay.
This course combines moral philosophy and media studies to ponder the relationship between mass appeal, art, and morality.
What?
Would you not totally take that class?
Yes.
So it started with them inviting Michael Schur to come give a talk during the semester, and that developed into, let's just do a whole course.
Oh my god.
I know.
That's amazing. Wow.
I know.
Anyway.
Yeah, so just in time for season 4. So he gave his lecture already on September 16th, and season 4 just premiered this past Friday.
Right.
Yay.
Oh my gosh, I'm kind of in shock about this.
I know.
And then I'm kind of like, wait, will I take that class? You like
I
school.
would
She's
take
a doctor,
this class.
guys.
I know, they should do this ongoing online class, and I will take it.
Oh, online.
I'll do it online from afar.
If I can have you
Yes.
be in my pajamas, then
exactly.
possibly, yeah. That's really
Isn't
cool.
that so cool?
Wow, what an impact this show has had.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll think
Yes.
about it. Taking it. Okay, anyway. All right, let's move on to my tidbit because, guys, it was about the 71st Emmy Awards.
Mm-hmm.
We watched it. So I just wanted to talk about some of our favorite moments. It really validates us that we're doing a good job recommending shows to you because a lot of our shows were nominated, or actors from the show. So let's start with someone who made history, the cutie pie Billy Porter. So he is the first openly gay man to win Best Actor in a Drama Series for his magnetic performance in Pose on FX. So I haven't seen Pose.
I haven't either, but I've heard only good things.
Shame on us. I know. Well, now we're going to add that to
Yes.
our list, right? Because, I mean, not just because he won, but I really have been meaning to. Yeah,
Same.
get around to it. Yeah, so he did give a nod to this huge milestone in his acceptance speech by quoting writer and gay rights activist James Baldwin. Can I just give the quote, say the quote? Okay. It took many years of vomiting up all of the filth that I had been taught about myself and halfway believed before I could walk around this earth like I had the right to be here. Wow, okay. Goosebumps galore.
Oh, no.
So anyway, I'm just really happy for him, and I'm happy that he was recognized. So good job. And anytime someone makes history, I'm like, oh,
Yes.
remember this day. Okay, so the next show I want to talk about is a show that you recommended.
Just
you're
like
worth the watch.
2 weeks ago.
Fleabag.
Yes.
Fleabag conquered the major comedy categories. So let's talk about it. They won Best Comedy Series.
Mm-hmm.
They won for direction, Best Direction, and writing.
Mm-hmm.
And Phoebe Waller-Bridge, her lead actress in a comedy.
Mm-hmm.
So she wrote it too.
Yeah.
She's really talented.
She's very talented.
Well, yeah, good job, Fleabag. It's on BBC America, yes?
It is on Amazon Prime.
Just kidding.
But Killing Eve is why you thought that.
That's what I thought. Yeah, which Jodie Comer won
Whoa.
for
Yes.
Killing Eve.
Mm-hmm. She deserved
That's
it.
so awesome.
She's
Yeah.
creepy.
She's creepy. She totally is. She has to do all those accents, right? She's like, she's Italian and then French and does she sound
like
Russian?
she has to like go and be not a spy but an assassin.
But she's British.
So she has to do accents wherever she goes to like
That girl's good. She had
be killing people secretly.
Yeah. But she's really good. So that was obviously well deserved.
Mm-hmm.
So another thing I want to talk about is the actor Jarrell Jerome. He won for Best Actor in a Limited Series for When They See Us, which I recommended that show
Yes,
when
you
they
did.
see us.
Mhm.
It was so good, and he dedicated his award to the men that were falsely accused in the Central Park Five, but he called them the exonerated five because, you know, they don't have to talk about,
Yes.
they're not the Central Park Five. They never did anything there. So anyway, and it was really cute because he, you know, they all stood up. The guys were all there, the exonerated five, but the guy that he played, which was Corey Weiss, he was chanting his name. Corey Weiss, yeah. So just very moving. It's so very touching. So let's end things with a show that we did a review of every single episode of. Boy, was that fun. Would you call that fun?
By episode. It was labor of love.
Nicely put.
Labor.
Yeah.
Lots of labor.
Yes, we are talking about Game of Thrones, by the way, which they won a lot of awards that we didn't see. It wasn't televised, but that night they only won 2. But, so Peter Dinklage won.
Yes.
And then they won Best Drama Series. But, you know, that's not even the most memorable part. It's when they came out to introduce their show as part of the category. And there were I think it was all the nominated actors. Because, you know, there's a lot of...
There were some that were not up there, like Sam.
Yeah, I think it was just the people that were nominated, maybe, like Alfie Allen. And, yeah, so what was really cool is, you know...
A lot of nominated people.
Well, Gwendolyn Christie, she wrote herself in, and they accepted it. So I'm thinking maybe more of them did it, like Sophie Turner, Maisie Williams, Emilia Clarke, Lena Headey. I mean, all these people were up there. So they kind of like went one by one and said like a little thing about Game of Thrones. First of all, they got a standing ovation, rightfully so. And then it was really cool because when they got to like Emilia Clarke, I mean, she just started talking and they were cheering. Yeah. And then they got to Gwendolyn Christie and they were cheering, and she just seemed like overwhelmed by it. Like she seemed really grateful for the applause. So,
I was like crying. I was brought to literal tears.
Yeah.
I missed them.
I know. It was, and you know, they took so much heat for that finale. Yeah. Really, the writers did, but I mean, they're guilty by association, I guess. So it's nice that they were appreciated, you know?
Totally.
They probably felt weird about it, like, hey guys, we're just presenting our show, you know, don't kill us. But no, they were appreciated. So that was a really good Emmys. Yeah. I mean, there's more we could talk about, but I was just really proud of us for recommending shows.
We did a good job.
Yeah, even Drunk History got nominated. Yes. Didn't win, but got nominated.
Yes.
That was a surprise.
Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, all the great ones, yeah. I mean, This Is Us was nominated. There's a lot of the shows that we talk about. So.
Tons.
I think that we should keep doing this.
We should.
Okay. All right, let's move on then to our next segment, which is called Worth a Watch. Speaking of us recommending things, so what do you have to recommend today?
Okay, so I have been waiting to watch the entire series because I knew I was going to have this as a Worth a Watch, and it is Fresh Off the Boat.
Yay!
Which just had its season premiere, season 6, on Friday. So just a few days ago. So I watched all 5 previous seasons over the summer. So I didn't binge it because I didn't have time. I snacked on it. Oh. Now and then as I had time. Just a little like snack, right? Okay. Copyright.
I really like that one.
So this show is 100% worth a watch. What I love about it, and I know I've talked about it many times already, is that you get to see Asian people on TV, which I always longed for growing up. And it's not just that, it's like you get these relatable like immigrant Chinese like moments, and it might not be relatable to like everyone, but it's like really like hilarious. And then even if that doesn't, like, you don't identify with that story, it's just like heartwarming and funny, and it's about a family like, you know, moving to a new city. So even if like the Asian angle doesn't appeal to you like personally, it's still like overall funny. And my favorite characters are, of course, Constance Wu's character, Jessica Huang, who I already called one of the best moms on TV in history.
Oh, you did.
In one of our Fab Fives. Yes. And, of course, Randall Park plays the charmingly sweet dad, Louis Huang. And he's so cute and dorky in this, but if you would like to see a hot version of Randall Park, Always Be My Maybe, which I also recommended not long ago. And but one of the people who I was surprised that I learned to love so much is Lucille Soong, who plays the grandma, who didn't speak English at the beginning of the show, but now she's learned to speak English. And when she didn't speak English, they subtitled her dialogue a lot. So funny. Some of the funniest dialogue I've ever heard, like laugh out loud.
Breakout star.
Yes. And then now that she speaks English, it's like layered, because sometimes she speaks Chinese subtitles and then she throws in English. So funny. I love this show.
Wow, you finally got to recommend it.
I finally got to. I will try not to speak about it again for a while, but I can't promise.
I want to hear more.
I love it that much.
That's really cool. I'm really
you.
happy for you. You finally got
Thank
to do
you.
this. Well, you saw a whole series and then you recommended it.
Okay.
Well, mine's kind of the opposite. This one is a new NBC series that I'm recommending as my worth watch. It's called Perfect Harmony.
Oh.
So when you were watching The Good Place, you might have seen this. I think this was on after it, before it. Doesn't matter.
I watched it on Hulu, so nothing was on. After.
So no, then you didn't see it. So it's a new NBC comedy. It's around The Good Place. So if you're watching it on NBC,
Thursday.
Yeah, exactly. So it stars Bradley Whitford.
Oh,
See him?
yes,
From
I know.
Handmaid's Tale.
Yes, Silver Fox.
Totally, yes. He's really talented. That's all I'm gonna say. He creeps me out in Handmaid's Tale. This one, he's so funny and vulgar, but you know, in a good way. Yeah, so we like vulgar.
Yeah.
So what it's about is a former Princeton music professor, Arthur Cochran, and he unexpectedly stumbles into a choir practice where they're really out of tune. But they're out of tune in like more ways than one. You know what I mean? It's like this real small town. He went there because his wife, but he was recently widowed. Oh, it's so sad, but he's like, no, I was listening and this is wrong and he wants to and they're like, okay. And so then, you know, he obviously embraces them, they embrace him. There's only been one episode, guys.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just spoiler alert, he was actually ready to end his life after his wife died. But he was like sitting there drinking and he was parked right in front of a church and he was like, no, this is not gonna be the last thing that I hear is these out of tune people. So that's why he goes in there. And yeah, and it also stars someone from Pitch Perfect, a movie with Anna Camp.
Oh, so she can sing.
Yes. She's so cute. She's in Pitch Perfect Harmony. She's just perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, and then there's also new people I've never seen before, and they're so cute. It's delightful, versatile cast. I like that. So only been one episode, and it seems like it's done well.
You're sold.
I'm sold.
Is it teenagers? You said they're high school.
No.
When are they?
They're just like a
choir. Adults?
maybe Christian choir.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a church thing.
Okay,
yeah,
got
it's
it.
churchy. But, you know, it's not preaching.
Okay.
So.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want it to be. All right. Well, I don't know. There's been one episode. Maybe we'll get there. But I thought it was really fun. So, The Good Place, it's the last season, so maybe this can take the place of it.
Oh.
I mean, it will never live up to The Good Place. I mean, I'm sorry if I'm setting you up for a loss already, but it's just, it's similar.
Okay. All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
So that's it for our Worth the Watch, and that's also it for episode 36
Oh.
of Tori and Dr. I know.
Sorry to go.
Oh, it was nice having you. Yeah, so glad you could be here. We will see you next time, everybody. Happy TV watching. Goodbye. Rhode Island, neither a road or an island, like, you know, discussion.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Unique New York. Unique New York.
I mean, I wasn't here for all of this. I'm not sure what you're gonna.
Oh, we have not much.
We have nothing.
We have nothing.